Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and we are back with more F1 2021 My Team Season 2. This is the Hungarian Grand Prix. The Hungaroring is right around the corner, so let's see what we can do in this episode. So far, all the races have been quite top tier, has been a lot of chaos and excitement. So if you guys haven't caught up yet, make sure you go to the description down below. There is a link to the playlist for all the F1 2021 My Team videos, so please be sure to catch up on that playlist. Let's move on to the Hungarian Grand Prix in this episode, and let's see what we can do before the season break. Just want to make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that red button down below is pressed and hit the notification bell as well as you see on screen. Make sure you guys are subscribed because you don't want to miss out on any future videos. This is an exciting series and it will continue on my channel, so please be sure to be subscribed and notified when the next video goes live. Thank you guys for stopping by today. Thank you guys for the support and thanks for the subscription. Let's move on to the Hungarian Grand Prix. We have a marketing department event.
We need your input on how to address an issue concerning our driver.
Driver booking conflict. Coulthard is due to do an in-house shoot to promote some of the new merchandise today, but the opportunity has come up to have a personal spotlight with a big news outlet. We can only fulfill one. Which one should it be? So should we get driver acclaim or should we get team acclaim and some cash? Ooh, I think we'll do merchandise.
Thanks. I appreciate you taking the time to help out.
Alright, so let's move on with other stuff. It's not long until we have to re-sign our driver, David Coulthard, so we are going to try and save up some money. He's now $6.02 million in value. I don't think we can purchase any perks just yet. We have to wait until level 15. Otherwise, let's take a look at our R&D progress. So we're not going to do any facility payments, so let's take a look at our R&D first. We have a diffuser additional strakes upgrade that is quite cheap. Let's hit that. Maybe we can get it rushed just before the Hungarian Grand Prix. An upgrade is complete. The fuel tank positioning, which is very good. Another upgrade, intercooler, is also through, and a turbo reliability testing is also through. So we are looking quite good with the upgrades. We will check our standing when we return to the main screen. Just realized we haven't done any brake upgrades. I think those were covered until now. So let's take a look and try to get this in before the Zandvoort circuit. So the Dutch Grand Prix. I think we can do that. Let's get that in. And let's take a look at our standing here. We are now fourth best car on the grid. McLaren have fallen behind us. I don't think it'll take long until they overtake us again. Let's take a look at the performance chart. Yep. We are just ahead of McLaren. So I guess our upgrades since the Silverstone Grand Prix has been significant. That's why we are ahead of them. Ferrari is now third, and then I think Red Bull and Mercedes are still in the top two. So we are slowly catching up to the front runners. We have a powertrain department event.
Good news. It's entirely up to you how we handle this.
Our sponsors have decided to invest more in our team. We're sure that we're not the only department asking to dip into the purse, but we genuinely feel that an investment of this size could be a massive push for our current development project. Would you consider hearing our proposals? So the powertrain wants to give us 50% off on the fuel flow regulator, or we're going to take 100K in cash. We'll just get the discount.
On there. Thanks for helping out.
All right, so let's take a look because I think a bunch of upgrades have come through, and now we are third on the grid. We've overtaken Ferrari and McLaren in this episode. Oh my goodness. So we did get the diffuser additional strakes in, and I think there was another one, but I guess that was only it. So yeah, we are ahead of Ferrari as well. So I guess we had a sharp incline before the Hungarian Grand Prix. So let's see what happens as we enter the Hungarian Grand Prix weekend. Let's go to race weekend and see what we can do with this new car. Welcome to qualifying at the Hungarian Grand Prix. Now, I've been struggling really a lot during this practice session, so I'm not expecting such a high qualifying result here. So let's see what we can do. So practice overall, we had 3 programs as always, which were the race strategy, track acclimatization, and fuel management. fuel management and track acclimatization were very straightforward, easily done. Went out on hards to complete the track acclimatization. Went out on all 3 laps that the practice program gives us because I want to practice a lot on this circuit. Did well on those, and then we moved on to the fuel management, which was another easy one. It was kind of hard to get it correct, but we did get purple nonetheless. Also, all 3 development boosts came through for those 2 sessions as well. But then the most difficult one was race strategy. So I left FP1 done with the track acclimatization and then the fuel management, and then with race strategy I wanted to go out in FP2 because the track would have evolved a tiny bit more than on FP1, and turned out to be a quite difficult program. I went out on softs, but I still couldn't get the necessary time in order to complete it. And what was wrong was I was very slow on the curvy bits in sector 2 and 3, and then the final hairpin on sector 3, that was the killer. So I couldn't get that right, and I think I only got green, so we missed out on some resource points there. I tried really hard, I practiced a lot, but I still can't get that right. So I think it is going to be a difficult circuit because of that, and we know from history, from the past episodes we've had, that Hungary is a difficult track. I think I got the chicane in sector 2 down to a T now. I think I can do that relatively nicely, so I'm not too scared about that. It's just the windy bits of after that chicane that I'm quite worried about, and I'm hoping to do really well during qualifying. I mean, it's going to be a push to get Q2, but I will try to get that nonetheless. I think our car performance will help us. Today it's going to be all about car performance, and my driving is going to be a little grasping at the ankle, so to say. So we'll see if the car performance can help us out. David Coulthard getting more development boosts and also more resource points now. I think it was at 150. Now he's giving us 200. So that is good to see. So hopefully we can continue this development with our second driver. Hopefully we can sign him for the next season, I wonder. But yeah, without further ado, let's move on to the Hungarian Grand Prix qualifying session. So we have our car set up for the Hungarian Grand Prix. You guys can pause at any time on screen to check it out. That is what we are running, and we are going to let time fly. We're going to go out when there's like 8 minutes left because I do want to do multiple laps on different set of tires if something goes wrong here. All right, let's go out now. First lap, let's see how fast we are. Only P18. Oof, that is bad. Just mounting frustration here, man. So I just let time fly. I just couldn't be bothered to do another lap. Verstappen, Perez, and Leclerc on the front row here. 4Q1, David Coulthard in P9, so he makes it through. I should be back there, yeah. P20 with Russell, Raikkonen, Latifi, Aitken, and Mazepin getting knocked out. This has been an absolute stressful time. We're just going to go straight into the race. Let's just see what happens at the Hungarian Grand Prix from P20.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
Welcome to Budapest once again for another round of the Formula One World Championship. Historically a good race for first victories, with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the first time here. We're northeast of Budapest for the race today at the 2.7 mile Hungaroring circuit. 14 corners here, 8 to the right and 6 to the left, on a track where downforce is king and passing is notoriously difficult. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Hamilton, Charles Leclerc and Norris, Ricciardo, Vettel, Giovinazzi and Mick Schumacher, Ocon, Gasly, Yuki Tsunoda and Stroll. Sainz, they've taken a grid penalty. Russell, Kimi Raikkonen and Nicholas Latifi. Coulthard, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. The captain, Aitken and Nikita Mazepin. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Grip penalty for David Coulthard sees him next to us in P19. It's a damage limitation race today. Welcome to the Hungarian Grand Prix. So let's see if we can do the medium to soft stint. It seems likely that we could do it, but let's just stick with the soft to mediums. We'll do 10 laps and then 25 laps on the mediums. We'll keep the fuel as is, I think. Maybe drop it by like 0.3 laps or so. Yeah, that'll do. And let's get going without further ado. Let us see what we can do in Hungary, starting from P20. Lights go out and away we go in Hungary. Decent start. Let's see if anyone's gonna do a risky dive bomb. Yes, I did. P13. Decent position. I went wide there. Do not try the outside line there. Okay, it's looking good so far. Oh, someone's going on the inside line like an idiot. Let's see if we can get Alcon here after a good first lap. Yes, we do. Russell's next in the Williams. That was a poor turn. Can we get Russell here, slipstream? Yes, we can.
Good job, nice overtake.
Giovinazzi's next.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.9 seconds.
Bunch of people pitting for hard compound tires. David Coulthard's in the pits. He's coming in early. Is he on like a two-stopper? I don't know. We're still chasing down Giovinazzi and Schumacher. Haven't been able to catch up to them at all. And especially since my soft compound tire is now dying off, it's become a little trickier to try and catch them.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tire grip around now.
Carlos Sainz is out. No safety car though. He's stuck on the start-finish straight, so I gotta be careful when I make this turn. Gaining a significant gap to Russell, which is good. Carlos Sainz was on the left.
Give us the best in lap you can.
Alright, let's do it. Pit stop time. Russell is catching me, so it is time. My tires are dying off. Let's see, mediums. Can I... yeah, I mean, I'll have to do 24 laps on him. So we'll see how good we are. .2. Goodness me, what is my pit crew doing?
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Here comes Mazda spin. Don't spin me, bro. Coulthard is last, man. By quite some margin, too. Alright, Jack Aitken is within my sights. Lap 13. I'm on better mediums than him. No DRS just yet. Let's see, we're getting close though. Oh, what a move on Aitken. That's what I'm talking about.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Alright, P17. We gotta keep climbing. Another group of cars up ahead. 3 seconds to the car ahead. I think is Raikkonen. Yep. Right on the tail of Kimi Raikkonen now. Maybe a move is in order here. Alright, we can get a move done here. Kimi Raikkonen, thank you very much. And we're through. Double DRS. Vettel on hards is next. Alright, the medium tire runners are pitting. So, we are now fighting for positions. So, this has become an important stint. Gotta get Vettel and Latifi soon. DRS on Vettel. Couple more in the pits. We're in the points. Just about. We have 1 point to our name so far.
By 8.9. You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
This is pressing. Can I get a dive bomb on Vettel? Just like before. Yes, I can. Alright, we gotta move on Vettel done. Norris is next. We do have to be careful of the tires. These have to last until the end of the Grand Prix.
Caution, caution.
Why is there caution? And why is there lag on my screen? Ricardo's out. That's another position gained.
Information on Ricardo. They're retiring from the race. Okay, clear.
10 laps to go and still behind Lando Norris and ahead of Sebastian Vettel, but the tires do need to last, so we got to be careful here. 26% wear on the top left. 27%. It's not looking good. We'll continue to manage the tires and also keep our race pace high.
Yellow flag.
Oh, there's another yellow flag. Someone else is retiring up ahead. Oh, Perez has spun actually.
Green flag.
That's brilliant. I don't know how he spun. We'll see a replay soon or now. That is good for us. Another position gained. We're up to P7.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
We're almost at the end of the Grand Prix, and if you look at that, Norris and Schumacher could be caught up, I think. Schumacher is pushing Norris closer to me. Alright, finally, DRS on the penultimate lap. Can we get Schumacher and Norris? That would be a beautiful result. Ooh, Schumacher and Norris are going at it. Please fight another corner. Oh, we're 3 wide going in here. Oh god. We get both. What a move. We got both cars. We're up into P5, I think. Indeed we are. It's the fight for 5th. Beautiful move by us. That's up there as the move of the series. Let's stay competitive. Lando Norris is definitely going to be pacey. Ooh, 45%. We should be okay to see out the Grand Prix on these tires. Oh, he has DRS. He's going to try and attack us.
This is your final lap.
Final lap of the Grand Prix. Going to push him wide here. Good defense. He got a horrible exit because we pushed him a tad bit wide. We breathe to live another day right now. More like another corner. Let's push, push, push. There's no DRS zone in the vicinity from here. So we just need to be clinical with our driving here. Okay, chicane taken nicely. Come on, let's stay competitive. Don't slip. Here we go. Dump the ERS. Verstappen wins the Grand Prix. Oh, final corner, man. I think we've done it. I think we've done it. I think we've just secured P5. What a race.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
There'll be smiles back at the factory after that one. A great race and a real team performance to take victory here in Hungary. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
Well, what a result for Red Bull, getting ahead of the two Mercedes drivers. So Max Verstappen extends the lead against everyone else. What a race to get P5, by the way. Stunning drive, great result.
Some amazing talents out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the captain. They demonstrated a very delicate touch in close proximity to other cars, as well as showing a lot of maturity and patience in difficult situations.
Well, that was a tough race, but we managed to pull off a driver of the day performance. Max Verstappen, Bottas and Hamilton on the podium. Charles Leclerc, myself, Norris, Schumacher, Vettel, Giovinazzi, Perez round out the points positions with Russell, Coulthard, Ocon, Tsunoda and Latifi. Gasly, Stroll, Raikkonen, Aitken and Mazepin finishing out the finishing drivers. Ricciardo and Sainz do not finish the race today, but I just wanted to take a look at our best time. We were only 7/10 off the fastest lap, so that is a massive improvement. Maybe more like 8/10 off of the fastest lap, so we are not that bad. That was not a bad race at all. Let's take a look at the standings here. We're still in 6th with 75 points, 10 points gained today. Sergio Perez is on 77, just ahead of us. He's dropping below Bottas, who's on 87, who goes up in P4. So it's still a tight race between Verstappen, Hamilton and Norris, but I think Verstappen has this one in the bag. Constructor standings wise, we are just behind Ferrari, 1 point between us. I think we just lost out because Ferrari had more points. David Coulthard not scoring any points is a bad result for us, so hopefully we can get more points in the next couple Grand Prix. Well, what a result before the season break here in season 2. That was a stunning drive. Started P20 after a difficult qualifying and a frustrating qualifying, and then found ourselves in P5 by the end. The soft stint was an exceptional stint, gaining a lot of positions with it. It dive bombs left, right and center in the first couple turns to get us up into the mid-table, and then we finally made it to the front after a longer soft stint compared to everyone else. People also pit for hards, so they were a lot slower when I moved off to mediums. Mediums is of course the much softer compound compared to the hards, and I think we did well to manage our medium compound of tire. There was a Ferrari that just went off, but I guess that resulted with Carlos Sainz's retirement, I believe. Yeah, it's a bit unlucky that he had to retire, but it's good for us. Missing out on a couple faster cars is always good for us, so it is good to see us on the top 10 points positions. So that was it for the Hungarian Grand Prix. I think that was a difficult one, difficult circuit, but we ended it with a strong hurrah. So it was good to see us head into the season break with at least some points. Hopefully we can get some more points. David Coulthard is not making any points recently, so hopefully he can turn it up next time around. Hopefully he can get more points next time. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you enjoyed about this and what you guys want to see on F1 2021 My Team in the near future. Subscribe using the red button down below and hit the notification bell as well, so you're notified when the next video of F1 2021 My Team goes live. We're entering the season break, but we will continue with the Belgian Grand Prix next time out, so please be sure to be subscribed so you're notified when the next episode goes live. Hope you guys are doing well, stay safe and stay healthy, and until the next episode at Belgium, please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time.